Somewhere between $195,000 and $270,000, you could build a Barndominium where the garden isn't outside, it's inside. Glass walls, living walls, 12 feet from your kitchen year-round. Not a sunroom, not a porch, a fully integrated growing space built into the bones of the structure itself. Most people have never seen this done right. Today, you will. What integration actually means. This isn't a greenhouse bolted onto a finished build. It shares the same post frame skeleton, the same foundation pour, the same roof line. 3 ways builders execute it. The attached wing, a growing corridor running the length of one side, 8 to 14 feet wide, separated from living space by an interior glass wall. Most buildable, most budget-friendly. The transitional atrium, a greenhouse space positioned between 2 wings of the home. You physically walk through it to move from the living side to the workspace side. It's the design that stops people mid-tour. The glazed gable end, an entire end wall of the Barndominium open to glass, floor to ridge. Maximum drama, maximum solar gain. This is the one that photographs like a magazine cover. Each hits a different number, each changes how you live. Where the money goes. At $195,000 to $270,000, you're working with a main living shell of roughly 1,800 to 2,600 square feet, with a greenhouse footprint between 300 and 700 square feet. The glazing decision is where the spread opens up. Polycarbonate panels, $4 to $9 per square foot. Lighter, easier to frame into post-frame construction, diffuses light well for plant growth. On a 400 square foot wing, you're looking at $8,000 to $14,000. Tempered glass curtain wall, $18 to $35 per square foot installed. That same 400 square foot wing runs $25,000 to $45,000. But this is what makes the build look architectural rather than functional. Then, climate. A greenhouse attached to your living space needs its own thermal zone, radiant floor loop, automated roof vents, dedicated mini-split. Budget $6,000 to $11,000 for that system. Skip it and you're fighting humidity and heat all summer. Here's what no cost breakdown tells you. An integrated greenhouse changes the rhythm of your home. You're not maintaining a yard, you're moving through a living space that moves back. Leafy greens, herbs, tomatoes, dwarf citrus, winter crops under frost protection. A well-managed 400 square foot greenhouse can genuinely offset household produce costs. People who actually track it confirm this isn't an exaggeration. And from a market standpoint, integrated greenhouse barndominiums are rare enough that they don't compete with anything nearby at appraisal. You're building a distinct property in a category most buyers have never seen in person. Get these right before you build. Orientation. South-facing for maximum winter solar gain. East-facing for gentler morning light and easier summer heat management. North-facing is rarely worth the glazing cost. Thermal separation. Some builders skip the insulated partition between greenhouse and living space to let it passively heat the home. In winter, sometimes fine. In summer, humidity and heat disaster. Build the thermal wall properly. Drainage in the slab. This must be planned before the pour. You cannot retrofit slab drainage efficiently. If your builder isn't asking about your watering plan before concrete, walk. Permits and classification. In most counties, an integrated greenhouse is permitted as part of the primary residential structure, not agricultural or commercial. That classification affects your build permit, insurance, and property tax. Confirm it locally before you design around it. Between $195,000 and $270,000, you're not choosing between a barndominium and a greenhouse. You're choosing whether to build one thing or something genuinely worth walking into every single day. The post-frame structure already gives you more open, flexible living than almost anything else in this price range. The greenhouse layer adds what no square footage number can, something alive inside the walls. Build it oriented right. Separate the climate zones. Plan the drainage early. And don't let anyone talk you into the glazing downgrade if the curtain wall is what you actually want. Do it right once. If you're seriously considering this build, save this video. The details in segments 2 and 3 will matter more the second time you watch them. Subscribe. We go this deep on every build.